G'day everybody, how are we all? I'm good. I'm good. Look at that. Look at that. It has been raining. It's been raining all night. And it's sort of intermittent. You can see we've got blue sky, but it seems to be hitting us because we're on the hill and dropping its last little bit. So it's settled in the valley nicely. I know Ellis got some rain over at Cadena, which is awesome. It's so dry over there. And yeah, let's go and have a look, see what happens. Now, I actually did this before and pulled a no and deleted my stuff. So let's do it again. Hey girls, you got to stay in there, don't you? You got to stay in there today. Now, I'm pretty sure Jules is the boss now, which is weird because she's the youngest, right? So she's even younger than those other two, Gertrude and Leela. And yeah, so she's the boss. She's taken over and she is new management. I always liked Jules. She got picked on a lot at the start, but she's risen up the ranks. She's like Penguin in Batman. Let's have a look, girls. Now, we had a bit of a breakthrough last night. These two here, we let them out. We let them all out. But these two sort of immediately tried to join the flock, which upset Pearl and it upset Jules. And Rosa sort of just tags along and gets upset if they get upset. So, but these guys want to be part of the flock. So, and because they're a bit older, they tend to, like, they still copped a little hiding. We had to intervene a couple of times, but they still stuck up for themselves a little bit more, just in attitude more than anything. So I don't think it'll be too long before they can actually join the other three, the other four, sorry. But these guys are going to take ages, because they're young. And it's weird because they are way bigger than all these other chickens, way bigger. But then the other chickens, that's not how it works in the chicken world. You've got to earn your respect, I guess, somehow. So these guys are going to take some time, I think, probably even another month or so. But as soon as we can get these two in with the other lot, we'll free these up and they have a bigger coop. But they get let out anyway. So, Smooshy, how are you, big man? Good. Let's have a look at the Tulsi basil. It survived, it's thrived, and it's looking excellent. Excellent, so I'm really happy with that. The other one's going well. Not as good, but still, well, it's going to survive. And that's great. That's great. I know that that brown tank there is getting a lot of water. I don't think these guys are. We'll go play the bongo on the tank. Let's see. That appears to have no water in it, so definitely not overflow from those tanks happening, but I know there was water running into that one. There would have been water running into them, but I think they're 30,000 litre tanks, so it didn't really touch the sides, so to speak. And yeah, what I'll do, I'll pop down the front now and just show you what happened to that compost pile. It's really good. It's done what we wanted it to do, I would say. And see me chop and drop. Wasn't super effective, but it was still good. It's good feed. Okay, let's go down the front. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Just the top of the brown tank. It's not a sound I've heard until now. Oh, that is a wonderful sound. That is the sound of free water, folks. Free water. And you know what I'm like with free stuff. I love it. I love it. So we'll have a quick wander down here. Then I'm going to go back up to the shed and I'm going to show you some of my awesome seed starting mix, or even just a potting mix. Got some grass and ute there. Need to make use of that. That needs to go up the top, but opening that gate that some lunatic ran over is now a mission. So I guess we've got time, luckily. Here's the compost heap. It's flattened out really, really nice. What I'll do, I'll just come and walk over that after work every day, and I'll keep watering it, keep snakes out of it, but also get that biology going and help it to break down a lot faster. And everything's looking a bit perkier, you know, like all these bushes were struggling. And you wait, these plants are all designed just to spring back to life when they get a very, very small amount of rain. And as much as I love this type of garden, and I love it out here, whoever planted it had the dry weather in mind, which is awesome. But then we want to grow food. So what I'm thinking through here is this can all be Egyptian walking onions, warrigal greens, saltbush, and herbs and whatever, and replace these plants with food-giving plants, but plants that do the same thing, and plants that attract animals, because we got no bees here. I've got one bee. I'm pretty sure it's the same bee that comes back to that basil every day. I saw a butterfly yesterday in the veggie garden with all that grass, so it's happening. It's happening, and hopefully Beshy's going to teach me how to bee farm. Bee farm. Don't even know if that's the right term, but hopefully he's going to teach me how to do that. Not that I'm a massive honey fan, but I am a massive bee fan. So let's have a look at this potty mix. So before I show you the mix, I'll show you what I plant in. Try and get it in the middle of the camera. Struggle with this a bit. So my mum got me these, and I was, I don't usually care about stuff that I grow stuff in. I just put in anything. But so I got these, and that is a little LED light, plugs into USB cord, switches on. So yeah, then these come off. I think it's more the heat dome than anything else, because most seeds don't need lights, but once they do get up, they don't stunt. So if you miss them or you're away for a day or whatever, you come back and these are awesome. Like, I have had way better germination rates with this than I have with pretty much anything else. So that's cool. Just got to make sure with your seedlings that you don't keep them too moist. So what I'll do in a second is I'll put some actually just some water in there, no Charlie carp, and away we go. All right, so I'll show you this. Can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see it? Okay. So this is 70% peat moss. I know, peat bad, but I had a block of it for some reason, and I don't use coco coir. The reason I don't use coco coir is because I put it in the dirt production area in my last house 1 year, about 3 years ago, and I just whacked it in there because I had it, and came back 6 months later to collect my dirt that I normally make, and all the coco coir was still there. Everything else had broken down, all the green stuff, all the brown stuff, and coco coir was just sitting there like it hadn't been touched at all. So I thought, well, the biology in there obviously don't love it that much. We know that it's got nothing in it, but I'd been watering it and mixing it, and it just got left alone. So I've gone off coco coir, each to their own though. And normally I don't use peat or anything. What I use is sifted down stuff from a carbon-rich nitrogen pile, the one that I'm making out the back. So that's what I use this for, pots and garden beds and anything raised, and then I'll just sift that stuff once it's all broken down, with a bit of help from me. Of course, I'd mix it around and stuff like that. So yeah, 70% peat moss. I had a very last amount of perlite and vermiculite. I probably put too much in there, but I had it, so I'm going to use it. I'm just trying to get some bulk. And worm castings. So I haven't used a lot. Just used one of these scoops for the whole thing, and that's because I don't want too many nutrients in there. I just want it to be strong, get all the micronutrients, and then we'll add the NPK with some Charlie carp fertilizer once they get up and going, because they don't need fertilizing until they get their true leaves. So that's it. This is what I'm using at the moment. I have used it on some other stuff, and well, you saw the tossy basil, and I think you'll see that it will go really, really well. Just got to make sure your stuff's got good drainage. But as always, free stuff's good stuff. And I can't wait until I can make my own version of this. Well, I'm not going to be able to make the perlite and vermiculite, obviously, but, maybe we can find something that does something similar. I don't know. We'll keep experimenting. So this is just about as good a time as any to sign off. It's raining again. Get me rain goggles on. Yeah, it's going to go like this all day. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, that's it, guys. Footy's on soon, and still got another day off. I will do some stuff around here today. We'll see. We'll see. Might be one of those days where not a whole heap gets done. So they're the type of days we like. All right, guys, you have a wonderful week. Well, what's left of it? It's Sunday. Yeah, week starts on Monday. Have a wonderful week. Have a lekker day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye now.